Welcome everyone here to the Smash Sports Show right here on Smash FM here on a Thursday. Of course, let's head up to our friends up in the Wide Bay area, and of course, we're heading to the Waves Eagles Football Club. And of course, we've got two very special guests joining us right now about their team's a 2025 campaign, which almost got them back-to-back premierships in the season. And of course, we got they join us right now to tell us a bit about it. Thanks both for joining us.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Good. If you'd introduce yourselves and tell us a bit about the title defence in 2025.
You go.
I'm Neil. Everyone knows me as Grego. I'm the coach of our women's team. And this is Olivia, who's our vice captain.
Yeah. But yeah, we had an all right season. Obviously didn't get there in the end, but kind of just looking forward to rebuild for next year. We had a lot of injuries, a lot of new players in and out during the year. So yeah, I just think it just wasn't our year, but that's okay.
Still got through to the grand final. Obviously, even though you had injuries throughout the season. Looking back, considering as you all mentioned about the injuries, was it a successful year?
Yeah, I definitely think it was successful. Obviously going for 3 premierships in a row. And making every grand final since the comp's been around, I think is 3.
We did 3.
No, we did 2.
Oh, okay. Are you sure?
Can't remember. We're going for we were trying to win another one in a row. A little bit after for not getting it done, but you got to take positives out of such a successful year. Had a range of our players go away and play better footy at higher level, and injuries really hurt us. But I think the whole competition has really improved. So it's probably the toughest thing. We've been on top for so long, and obviously everyone's been chasing us for such a long period of time. So inevitably, they're going to get good enough to be able to knock us off at some point. And I think it's still definitely a successful year. Plenty of positives to take out of it, and especially against a fair bit of adversity with injuries and people out of our side. So yeah, definitely think it's successful.
I'm assuming that you have unearthed some amazing young players that we should watch out for next season.
Yeah, so we have quite a few girls coming up from our youth girls comp here. It's the first year that there was an under 15s youth girls comp. So there's some fantastic players that were in that side that are going to move up next year. So we're really looking forward to having them in the team, having some younger bodies around, some people that just want to learn footy and just get the footy in their hands and do anything they can to play a game. So I think this was definitely kind of a rebuilding year, and we're definitely looking forward to adding some new players in next year as well.
Yeah, I think it's a massive milestone just to have an under 15 youth competition for our women for the first time. So there's been so many girls in our football side that have been playing against women since they were 15 and 16 years old. And I think it's really good to see that now there's a solid pathway where we can get more women involved in footy and have some stepping stones, and to see like our under 15 girls made our grand final banner and so heavily involved in our football club, and already talking to a few of them. They're already keen to start running around and doing pre-season. Some of our more seasoned players don't want to start running yet, but it's an exciting time to be able to add some youth to an already existing very solid side. So it's going to be an exciting time to see what they can do.
Now the final series played, I think both your finals at home, wasn't it?
We had one away, we played Brothers in the first qualifying final and got done there, and we had to go down to Maryborough and get ourselves another look at it against Bombers. And the girls are really strong in that game, and give ourselves another look at another grand final appearance.
What was it like grand final week, knowing that you had that precious home ground advantage in the finale?
It was a lot. It was a lot of pressure. We haven't played a grand final at home since our second season. So it was really big for us to finally get another one. I know that definitely contributed to my nerves, having so many people there to watch us. And it being such a big thing during the year that we finally got another home final. We knew brothers were going to bring it, and it's the first time they'd ever been in a grand final. So we knew no matter what grounds we were playing on, it was going to be really tough, and it was a really tough game, a really tough day.
So how special was it to have technically an all Bundaberg grand final?
It was really good. As I said, it's always been against Hervey Bay teams. So to even have the other Bundy team in it, just to watch them improve over the years, it was really good to see them having a stronger side this year. Because it's really just been us and the Hervey Bay teams for a long time. So even though they ended up beating us, it was really good to see a lot of those girls develop over the years, play better footy. They gained quite a few players. But it was good to just have a good Bundy bash out in the final.
So I guess what was it like post game after obviously you didn't quite get the job done?
Yeah, it was pretty somber. For a lot of our girls, like we've had new girls in our side since I've been involved over the last 3 or 4 years, and for some of those girls, they've never lost a grand final. Some of them are back-to-back premiership players and never lost one. So it's not a nice feeling by any means to lose a grand final, but I think we still won the party, I think.
For sure.
I guess have you already started to think about next year, 2026?
Yeah, we've started very, very, very small amounts of planning for next year. So we're going to do things very much the same as what we've done in the past, because it's obviously been a good recipe for success. But we'll start getting all of our team back together pretty soon, and start doing a little bit of training, and sort of teaching those younger girls is probably the most important thing about how we want to play our footy. And Liv's obviously extremely excited about running laps and doing sprints. All the girls always love doing the fitness side of things of footy, but no, we've got some things planned, some really, really good things to aim towards in regards to some practice matches against some really high quality footy sides. And we've got it mapped out. I think safe to say everyone's got a little bit of fire in the belly after losing a grand final. So you wouldn't have to, wouldn't even have to ask the group. I could tell you now that everyone's ready to go for another season, have a crack at it. So,
and I'm assuming that hopefully you get a bit of a sweet revenge on your small brother and brothers Bulldogs.
Yeah, give us a round one.
Round one, first round. We're ready.
Yeah, give us
a crack. We'll be ready to go.
It's a great thing to see. Like as Liv touched on it before, and no disrespect to brothers at all, like that they've struggled over the last period of time, and they've really, really got their act together, and they've invested in their youth heavily, and they've got some really, really good talent in their side. So we always knew throughout the whole year that they're going to be a force to reckon with. And you look through our whole competition, through all 5 teams, that there's no easy games anymore. It's it's every single game, and any team can win on their day if they put it all together. So it's a good thing for footy in general in the Wide Bay. You don't want to beat teams by 100 points and stuff like that. You want it to be a competitive, good comp, and it's definitely there now. So it's a good time.
Funny enough, I actually asked brothers this question a couple of weeks ago, which I'm going to ask both of you now. And it's about the competition, considering that I'm from the White Bay area myself, and obviously it's always 5 teams basically, the 2 Bundaberg teams, the 2 Hervey Bay teams, and obviously Maryborough. Are you hoping that hopefully it grows a bit more, or either up, you might have to go to Sunny Coast or to the Capricorn Coast?
I think it would be nice, but at the same time, we're kind of comfortable here. So I think it would get a lot of us out of our comfort zone playing other teams we haven't played before. It would be good for the girls that their whole life is footy. I'm sure they would love it. I know for our team, we would probably struggle. We already do struggle traveling. And a lot of us either play other sports or have young families. So I know we personally would struggle to travel a lot more and play longer distances away. But I think for the whole competition, it would be really good to have more teams to get out there and play different teams, even if we do get beaten, just to develop our skills as a team and as a competition to go kind of bring our whole competition to the next level. I think that is probably what's needed in the future for sure.
When's pre-season starting for everyone that should get involved in footy, and I guess how can they go about getting involved there at the Waves?
Yeah, well, we've got a little bit of different things planned of when we're actually going to kick off pre-season, but a lot of the girls are getting together now. So there's 4 light switches on at the footy club that you can flick on at any time and go and have a kick. And we're already starting to sort of put things together over the next probably 3 or 4 weeks into November to get together and sort of meet all of these new players and start having a kick and doing a bit of run around. But realistically, our pre-season will most likely kick off after Christmas, and we'll have a really solid 12-week block in the new year with some really, really stout teams that we've got penciled in to be playing against. So some of those teams are Brisbane-based teams, and they play on a higher level than we do. So we've got some timelines that we need to hit in regards to pre-season and what work we've got to do. But we'll probably kick off in the new year officially. But there's people at the footy club every day I go down there kicking a footy around, so anyone can come and have a kick whenever they want.
Oh yeah, honestly, if anyone is interested, just message our Facebook page. We do a lot of updates on that about like official pre-season times, our coaches, like what teams are looking for players. So definitely reach out to our Facebook page if anyone new to the region is looking to get involved with Across the Waves.
Talk a bit about what does it mean to be part of the Waves?
Oh, it's a good question. From an outsider's point of view, like I've only been involved in the club for 5 years now, but it's without a doubt the best family-orientated club in the Wide Bay, in my opinion. A lot of things are central around making sure that we invest in our youth and try and bring them through the whole process rather than going externally to try and get talent into our footy club. There's lots of good people involved in our football club, not just football-based. We find ourselves doing things together that are not anything to do with football, especially in summertime and whatnot. Yeah. So it's just a good family club to be involved in. It's a safe space for a lot of people, and it's a really good outlet for people to be able to be a part of a community. So we get comments from other football clubs about how we go about it, and they try and model their footy club around what we do. So imitation is the best form of flattery. So if we're doing things where people want to copy, we must be doing something right. So
yeah, I think jumping on the back of that, we do get a lot of positive feedback and comments from people in our community or people from other football clubs about I guess all of our volunteers, the way we go about stuff on game day, the way we go about stuff after the games, just how much we rally around every person in our team, whether they get an injury or whether they're moving on to a higher form of footy. Everyone, obviously there's people out there that are going to have bad things to say about us, but I think 90% of the stuff in the community and from the Wide Bay League is always positive. And whenever we get people come to our club, even if they're from other sports or from other clubs, I don't think we don't have many people leave. They come and they stay for a long time.
Mentioned about the big brother, little brother thing up there in Bundaberg. Obviously, it's technically what South B speaking. How big is that rivalry now between yourselves and brothers?
After August, it's probably pretty big, I would say. We're cross-town rivals, obviously. So you always want to win against your cross-town rival, but without a doubt, there's a bigger fire there now with how competitive they are, and obviously they won the flag. So you always want to beat brothers. It's always a contest when you play them. They're always tough, and the footy's always good, and you never get any sort of anything for free against them. But yeah, probably after they've knocked us off in the grand final, I think we've got some unfinished business to attend to in our opinion.
For sure.
Now, Liv, I need to ask you this, considering obviously we sponsor your sister this year. How special is to play with her again this year in 2025?
It's really good. Honestly, I was out for a lot of the season with injury, but I was still around there managing running water, running just on the sideline, and still to be there for her, helping her out at training, giving her a word, telling her to run a bit faster on the side of the field. Yeah, it's really special. And as I said, even being out for half the season, it still feels like I got to play with her, and it's always good. I can't like put into words a better feeling than being able to go out there and play with your sister. Really good.
So, Coach, I need to ask you, tell us, how do you think Regan played this year? Just for our point of view.
Rig's had a pretty solid year. She brings a lot to our footy team. I think I probably don't give her enough credit of what she actually can do for us. But she sort of just plays a role wherever I need her. She probably would have liked to not miss from the top of the goal square this year because I give her plenty of but no, she brought lots for us to be able to play at both ends of the ground and throw her in the ruck as much as she hates that. When I needed to do it, she'd just sort of put her head down and her ass up and go, yeah, no worries, I'll do what I need to for the team. So it's sort of our biggest strength now is the ability for our players to do that sort of stuff and just go, yeah, job needs to get done. I understand I don't really want to do it, but let's do it. And Riggs brings that sort of stuff to us. So, yeah, she's a massive part of our side.
So, Liv, you mentioned that you've missed half the season due to injury. How frustrating was it for you to miss half the year? And what kind of advices did you give your sister?
It was, I think Grego can vouch for this, it was probably more annoying having me on the sideline than it is on the field. I'm not good. I'm not good on the sideline. I don't do good watching on. Get me out there. I'll do everything on the field if I have to. I'll run there. I'll get the ball. I'll kick it anywhere. It was extremely hard, especially being a senior person in the team, to be around all the girls at training, be around all the girls off the field and not actually be able to get on there and do it with them. It was extremely frustrating, but at the same time, it's for the better of the team. If I kept playing, I would have been out for the whole season, potentially next year as well. So I had to sit out. I had no choice. I did my rehab, got back to training when I could, did what I could, and got back in time to play finals. But yeah, honestly, the best feedback I give to my sister is I can't be out there doing it, so you have to. Someone's got to do the hard work. If it's not me, unfortunately, it's got to be her.
Who's the comedian, the best singer, and the best dancer on the team?
Comedian.
Oh, we have a few crack-ups in our team.
I'd say probably the funniest person would have to be Scout. Scout's pretty funny.
Oh, yes.
George Jensen.
George
we have
Jensen.
a few.
We have a few, like a lot of pranksters in our side, and snide sort of comments that if you don't know,
if you're not switched on,
they're pretty sarcastic. What'd you say? Best singer?
Oh, best singer's got to be Scout.
Yeah, Scout would be the best singer. So we can't give a comedian.
Yeah, we can't give a comedian. She's
Jensen's pretty funny. Some of the other girls as well.
We have a lot.
Pizzy's pretty funny. She's a sarcastic, funny one, so I like her comedy.
We have, if you're not switched on, you're going to get chopped down in places you didn't know you could get chopped down. Where
there's plenty of shit stirring. Yeah. So don't worry.
And best dancer. Best dancer. I'm trying to think. We all think we can dance. Yeah, I don't think any of us can.
Don't watch me dance. It's hilarious. You go all right.
Yeah, I give it a good crack.
Especially the other weekend. Who else?
I don't know. We have footy trip this weekend. I can probably let you know after that.
See how many come back from footy trip.
All right, let me know, Liv.
I will.
How's the plan for the footy trip? Where is it heading, if you don't mind me asking?
We're heading to the Gold Coast tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow morning, we're heading down to the Gold Coast. So, yeah, if you're in the Gold Coast, you don't want to be in the Gold Coast. That's what I'm going to say.
I guess you picked the best time to go down the Gold Coast before school is, I'm assuming.
Always, yeah. Not silly.
Yeah. Who had the most embarrassing moments on the field this season, and what was it? I'm assuming it would be Regan's miss from right in front.
Well, there was a few of them.
There was a few. What are some other ones?
Oh, I wouldn't call it. That was probably the funniest moment. There's some interesting photos, like action shots where somebody's got their finger jammed in somebody's nose. There's some funny photos. Most embarrassing.
I'm trying to think.
There's plenty of Falcons.
Yeah, I copped a few. I copped a few of them. George Jensen copped a couple. Yeah, I think there was one game, there was like 7 Falcons.
Yeah.
7 of us.
I wouldn't call it embarrassing, but Sarah Pizzey running off in the grand final thinking that I thought she was done for the day. And she goes, no, my finger's just out and it's sideways. That was pretty interesting. Yeah. You just walk it off, no stress. Pretty tough, that one.
I mean, there's a great photo of me yelling at you in the first game.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
That's a cracker. Just a hand shot of just me and Gregor and all the other girls walking behind, and I'm just laying into him after the first game. But yeah,
nothing too embarrassing.
Yeah, we're pretty good.
Probably we'll go with Regan missing from the goal square.
Yeah,
she'll really appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'll let her know about that. So I need to. Okay, so you mentioned about that photo of both of you. I guess in a bit of a yelling match by the sounds of this. In week 1, can you remember what you said to each other?
Oh, I do.
I
do. I wasn't yelling. I was quite calm. Liv may or may not have been a little bit round 1 fever and a bit fired up about what her teammates are doing and what she wanted them to do, and I just sort of politely said, "Hey, shush." Let me sort it out. Yeah, she's passionate, mate, and that's what you can't teach, really. You can't teach passion, so
it was got all, a bit of that. Yeah, it was all from the heart, but I also sometimes forget people haven't been playing footy for 9 years. So, first game of the season, I was ready. A couple other people weren't ready, but that's okay.
That's all right. Coach's box got loud when she was injured, I can tell you that much.
Did you win that game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
It was the first quarter of the year, so I was gonna let it slide. Like, we can fix it. It's not all stuffed, all right? So let's say I think that was the words I said. It's not all broken. We can fix it. Just relax. It's okay. That's my whole job.
Yeah, I forgot that we had a coach on the sideline.
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah. We'll finish with these last two. Who has the best nickname in the team? I'm assuming it's George Jensen by the sounds of this.
Oh,
no, there's better ones.
There's
got to be the correct.
You got to.
Oh,
we've got a nappy.
Okay, yeah.
We've got a nappy. We've got Rubes. Who else? I'm just trying to think.
Yeah.
Scott, like Scouty, we call Scotty.
Trophy cabinet.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
There is an interesting story about a certain raffle ticket. We don't call her nickname, but there is a Green C24 nickname getting around.
Okay.
Oh, Liv, I call her EpiPen because she's allergic to everything. So
I'm not allergic to anything.
Allergic to most, so I just call her EpiPen because you got to have one of them on standby.
Yeah.
True. Yep.
I'm actually not allergic to anything.
Okay.
But no, we've got some good ones.
Yeah, we got some ones we can't say on camera.
Yeah.
But they're pretty funny, but
yep. Okay.
They'd have to be censored out.
Yeah.
No, that's fair. You might tell me that a bit later then. Yeah. Fair. The team have a fine system this year that goes towards obviously your footy trip tomorrow.
We don't. We fund that all ourselves. We're not like the boys. We don't scab.
We don't have one either. We don't have a fine system. It's just me having to financially support everyone.
Yeah, no, we don't have a fine system.
Not yet. That's a good idea.
Yeah, we might bring that in next year. I think I would be getting a lot of fines. Yeah. But no, we don't. Honestly, we just go and have a good time. I know there's some girls that aren't coming that have contributed to our footy trip. It's really good. Like, they give us money to fund some drinks and some food and some activities while we're down there. So no matter if you're on the footy trip or you're not on the footy trip, I think a lot of the people at home enjoy it just as much as we do, to be honest.
I'm going to New Zealand. Get me away from this.
And then the last one, what was the pre-game hype song?
Oh, what was this year's? I think it was Broke Boys for a lot of the year. Broke Boys. We love
Pink Pony Club got
Pink Pony Club. We love some, I don't even know what you call it.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing when I walk in that change room.
There's a lot that goes on. It's not soft music, car music, I can tell you that. There's lots of banging.
Round one, there was like Adele playing, and I was like, what's going on here? That's a bit different.
It's the new people in the team, I'm telling you. They weren't ready. That's why no one was ready to play football. They played Adele before the game. Yeah, no, we're a pretty fiery pre-game side. We get in there, we're G'ing each other up, we're yelling at each other, we're telling them what they need to do. Grego's in there, in and out. Yeah, no, it's always good pre-game in our change rooms. It's no one's sitting down in a quiet corner, that's for sure.
Well, both of you, thank you so much for getting up some time to join us. It was a fantastic season. Obviously making another grand final, and can't wait to see where this team goes next year. Hopefully go back one step further, and hopefully make it 3 premierships in 4 seasons.
Yeah, that'd be great.
We'll get it done, don't worry.
Yeah, we'll be there again. That's
no worries. Thanks,
Thank you.
No worries. And of course, if you want to get involved there at the Waves for next season, of course, they're at Frank Couthard Oval. Of course, we'll put all the details up on how you can get involved in 2026. There's more on the Smash Sports Show right after this. Don't go away here on the 15th year celebration.
I'm Liv. I'm Scout. We're from Across the Waves Eagles, and you're listening to Smash FM.